Salutations everyone, this is Razor here bringing you guys the Sunday Emblem tutorial as I do every single week, and I'm bringing you guys yet another Rooster Teeth emblem and another RWBY one at that, with the celebration of the second episode being out. We got the number 3 on the way coming in a couple days. So I decided to give you guys Yang's symbol, her burning heart symbol that you see in the show. Um, on her undershirt. You can see on her undershirt on her right breast, as well as on her skirt. And you can also see it behind her in the closing credits of the show. And everyone has their own symbol, their own symbol. Excuse me. RWBY, of course, has a rose that we saw in the very first trailer on the grave, as well as in other places as well. And Blake has her after image, this like black shadowy after image symbol as well, which seems pretty simple. So that's why I didn't go with that one. RWBY's is impossible because there's just not enough layers in the world. Same thing for Weiss. Hers is the ice magic snowflakey looking symbol that you see whenever she uses her magic, and that is also impossible because of just how detailed it is. And I thought that Yang's wasn't doable. I mean, initially I thought it was because I wanted to give it a try, and I wanted to actually have it out for last week to commemorate the series premiere. But I just couldn't pull it off. So what the difference I did here is I added the black heart in the background. It is not crucial to the structure of the symbol entirely, but it helps fill in the backgrounds of the black, since we are taking advantage of negative space here once again. It just helps you only use one layer this way to have the black part of the emblem for the main portion of the heart anyway. And then it also gives you a good idea of where to put other layers to get the right shape and build and contour of the actual symbol of Yang's. So it just, kind of helps you out a little bit there as well. And it's a really cool emblem. I like it a lot. I wanted to get it out last week, like I said, but I couldn't get her done. But I really felt like I needed to give it another try, and I'm so glad that it did, because it worked out beautifully. And I hope you guys enjoy it. My RWBY silhouettes emblem tutorial has gotten a lots of positive vibes from you guys. A lot of got a few subscribers off it, some comments, people really liking it. So wanted to give you guys a little something more, and decided to go with Yang because she and RWBY are really the only two characters that we have seen a lot so far in the first couple of episodes. We've seen a little bit of Blake and Weiss and see what they are like outside of the trailers, but Yang and RWBY, of course, are the more central characters that we know of so far. I mean, there's still plenty of other characters that we are going to be able to get to know in the coming weeks. I cannot wait to see what is coming. I know I gushed a little bit too much about the show on my RWBY silhouette tutorial, but it's really fantastic show. After 2 episodes, we get a good taste of what we should expect for the rest of the series, and it's definitely what I expected. It's Monty Ohm at his best, doing what he loves, and it's a large group effort, some great voice acting. I don't know why a lot of people were giving it negative comments about the voice acting, even as early as like the Blake trailer with Blake and Adam. A lot of people were hating on the voice acting, and then on the Yellow trailer as well. And then they magically think that the voice acting got better once the episode started rolling out, but they don't realize the last few trailers came after the first couple episodes that we've seen. So really weird to see the way people critique things. It's annoying to me when, especially when they're wrong. I really enjoy the voice acting. Yang, of course, have a soft spot for Barbara. I don't know. I think it's the puns, but I think it's a perfect choice for Yang. And RWBY has a great voice actor as well. I don't believe all of the other comments people are saying, but I think it's a good cast. great animation. Just to be able to see what these guys can do with the limited amount of resources that they have is incredibly impressive. And of course, with a great, fantastic score as well, just really brings the whole thing together. And I mean, I don't know why the first couple episodes haven't been getting the views that I've expected so far. I mean, the first episode is on YouTube and it's also on the Rooster Teeth channel or on the Rooster Teeth website, and it doesn't even have 500,000 views yet. But all of the trailers have gotten like 3, 4 plus million views. So I'm sure that'll change as the days and the weeks goes on, because it's a really good show and has a large following already. I mean, it had a large following even before the show premiered, but people knew what they were getting into, and we are not disappointed so far. And I really like this emblem with the whole heart on fire thing, because in the song Yellow Beauty burns gold and her heart is on fire, and her song is called I Burn, so that's why the heart is on fire. And we actually got a look at each character's symbol before any of the trailers came out, outside of the first trailer with Ruby, because the buttons of every character symbol was actually made available on the Rooster Teeth store shortly after the first trailer. So we got to see um, all of these symbols of forthcoming characters. And so it's going to be like really curious. There's still some symbols that of weapons and people that we don't know of yet. Like there's a Thor's hammer, and there's like an electric crescent, and a lot of other things that people are going to have fun speculating with for a while, as they do with all of Rooster Teeth's popular productions. But it's a very cool logo. I like it a lot. I was very happy that I was able to eventually make it work in the long run. And I think it looks really good. As you can see, like the heart isn't super crucial, but just used with the use of negative space, you kind of take off the top bumps and then replace that with the black layers of the flames as you see fit. It's a little intricate. It's a very detailed emblem, not your typical corporate logo that you would see, or like a cartoon character. But it's got a lot of curves and twists and things. It's easy to screw up, but if you follow this tutorial, you shouldn't be lost for too much longer. As you can see, I'm showing each layer here right now. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Not a lot of crazy deformations. To look back at the source material and make your changes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Went with the flaming skull there with the whole I burn thing. And be sure to leave comments below of what you would like to see me do in the future. And I will see you guys next time.